give it a couple moments, a mementos for you all to join the live. Give it just a couple moments, and we will be arriving at our destination where we're going to proceed to do the live. Maybe we can touch on some things that we didn't get to address yesterday on the Sunday sermon, and essentially go a little bit deeper, into the process that is occurring on the planet right now. You know what I mean? So, we will address some things that are occurring on the planet at this time. So anyways, guys, just so you're aware, as people begin to enter the live, we quite literally hit 500 yesterday subscribers. So we're at 507 at the moment, and maybe now the next goal is 1,000, and then 500,000, 10 million, a billion. So yeah, when you come in, tap the like button in the top right hand corner, subscribe to the channel. We will be greatly appreciative of that practice. Just arriving at our destination. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Where's everybody from? Tap that like button in the top right hand corner. How you all doing? It's a gorgeous, beautiful Monday, and we are here. We are here. Where's everybody from? What's everybody up to on this fine Monday morning? And it's gorgeous today, man. Let me just say, look, check it out. Look at this beautiful sunrise. Beautiful sunrise, to say the least. And so, happy Monday to everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic beginning and start to your day, or evening, because it could be the evening for you. It's 47 degrees where I am. And we're just going to have a really nice conversation. Tap that thumbs up in the top right hand corner. It kind of looks like this. It might be in your right corner. I'm not sure, but it's in my right corner. So if it's in my right corner, it's in yours. Hey, James, brother, how you doing, man? Welcome. Happy Monday. How you doing? I don't know what you mean by are you high? Am I high on life? Am I high on, the oxygen I'm breathing? Like, what do you mean by are you high? I don't understand, James. How you doing, brother? Welcome and happy Monday to you. Some of the lingo I don't really fully understand, so, you'll have to be more What's up, Set Vivid? What's happening, brother? Welcome, and tap that thumbs up in the top right. Subscribe to the channel. Happy Monday. What is up? What's up? It's a beautiful day, man. To be alive, I'm grateful I'm breathing. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be here at this beautiful park, enjoying some peace and sovereignty. I just have deep gratitude for life and what is unfolding. And we didn't get a chance to address some of the things that I wanted to address yesterday on the Sunday sermon. but that's okay. We can talk a little bit about it today. Um, and not only that, just have fun, man. So, what I can say is we are changing. And if you don't notice, like the sun has a different color to it, like the temperature is different, like you cannot predict any longer whether other than you feeling into the vibration and the frequency of the changes that are happening, not only with yourself, but with people around you, with nature. I mean, you can't even like it's almost November, and I mean literally we were in almost the 70s, high 70s yesterday. If that doesn't tell you that things are changing just as we are changing, and you can't say, "Oh yeah, it's like cold in October," like you need to have your jacket out. And hey, Alonzo, what's happening, brother? Alonzo Armstrong, welcome to the live. Kevin Jones, what's happening, brother? Welcome to the live. Happy Monday. Um, so if you don't notice and you're not aware and present to like the same foods that you used to eat, the same people that you used to vibe with, you don't vibe with anymore. The same, just everything is changing around us and around everyone, and it is rapidly changing and accelerating. And yeah, just nothing is the same anymore. And you can't be like, oh yeah, but like, back in 1985, it was, you know, freezing cold in October and we never had this and that. And back in 1962, it was, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that no more. It's like everything is changing, man. You can't predict nothing other than, like I said, feeling into the frequency and the vibration of everything, knowing that the same with relationships. Excuse me. The same with relationships, what's happening, Sour Diesel? What's happening, brother? Welcome to the live. Um, welcome to the live. um, so, so yeah, getting back to what I was saying, because I got a little bit distracted there for a moment. Um, you know, just things are changing, man. And, you know, at the end of the day, they're supposed to change because we came here knowing that everything would change, knowing that nothing will be the same, and it is not going to be the same, and it's constant change, just like we have, like I said, the weather, the seasons, from day to day, everything and everyone is different. Um, and so we, as a society, as humanity, we have to realize that to let go of the expectations of what we think something should be like, or what we think it should look like, or what we think um eye power, man, I want to be. Well, listen, eye power, listen, let me just say this, because um The fact of the matter is, man, you are the creator of your reality. You choose what you want. If you want to be a music director and a singer, then be a singer and a music director, man. Like, why are you allowing anybody to stop you from following your dreams? Follow your dreams, man. It's time that, and this is what this channel's about: self-empowerment, taking your power back, stepping into your power. King James, what's happening, brother? Welcome to the live. It's self-empowerment. Take your power back, man. If you want to be a singer, be a singer. If you want to be a freaking plumber, be a plumber. I mean, it's your choice. You choose. Well, that's okay. And you're not, I mean, I don't know how old you are now, but, you know, if you're like 40 years old or something, man, listen to yourself. Listen to what lights you up. Listen to what makes you happy. Um, you know, the days are gone of us listening to someone else tell us what we want to do and what we want to be. You know, you be you. You follow your dreams. You know, yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for subscribing. And hey, man, go out and get it, man. Follow what lights you up, man. Have fun. It's all about living out your dreams. Yeah, well, you know, me and Luna are working on it. It will happen in due time, man. You know, um, I appreciate that. It means a lot. And thank you for you know, those kind words, man. I send you a lot of love, man. And I know you're going to get out there and you're going to be on the top 10 Billboard charts. So yeah, let's go. Let's get it. What type of music do you sing? High power, or do you rap, or do you you know, what do you do? What do you what type of music do you do, so to speak? And thank you for that kind compliment. I'm a mountain. I'm a mirror. Hey, Sir Can, what's happening, brother? Salam alaikum. Happy Monday. Um, Mertian. I'm singing Hindu songs. Oh, very cool. Do you have a YouTube channel? India has big population. It's much easier. Oh, very cool. So you're from India, I presume. So, and you do Mer, Mer, Mauritian Hindu songs. Do you have a YouTube channel? Well, start a YouTube channel, my friend. Oh, you're from Mortis. Is Mortis in India? Because I'm not really sure. Oh, it's a country. I've never heard of it. Um, but get you a YouTube channel and get on there and start singing, man. Share your gift to the world, brother. And anybody that is on here, like Sir Can, or anybody that likes Hindu music songs, get on and subscribe to iPower's YouTube channel. He's going to get out there and bring his music to the world. Thank you. Have no idea how much you helped me. Well, hey, that's what I'm here for. We're all here to help one another, man. And, you know, that's what it's all about. Love one another. Come together. If one day I become viral, I won't forget you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. You will you will become viral because it's already happened. So put yourself out there. Life needs people like you. Life needs people like you, brother. So thank you. Appreciate you. Share the video out, man. Share the channel out to anybody you know. That would be greatly appreciated. And thank you. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Zenor, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the channel. Lev, what's happening, man? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Well, the other day I saw a video on it. Good day, Lev. Good day. Yang Utok. Hello, brother. Xenor, great day, my friend. Everybody tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. We did make it over 500 subscribers, so the next goal is 1,000. So let's get it. And me and Luna are gonna talk this week and do a live together and do a bunch of giveaways. So don't think we forgot. We didn't forget about it. Yeah, we made it to 507, Lev. What time is it? It is, I don't know, 8:37 in the AM. Xenor. You need a jacket? Oh, Slim, what's up, brother? Welcome. Long time no see. Long time no see. I needed a jacket too. It was like 47 degrees this morning. Pretty, but it's good, man. It gets your blood moving and shaking. Yeah, we got a topic. Well, we're gonna kind of like I just been kind of going into the changes that are happening. If everybody notice, I don't know if anybody notices even the weather changes, and like nothing is predictable at this point. Even I mean, and not only do I want to talk about that, but the solar flares and the changes that is happening to us, our bodies, are changing to light bodies, and we're changing, and the planet's changing, and more people are awakening, and yeah, I know. You telling me, Lev? Are you Osmongold's wholesome? I don't know what that means. Outlaw Shogun. I don't know what you're talking about, Outlaw Shogun. So, yeah, I feel you on that, Lev. It's definitely, but you know what? That's where you have to take a moment to breathe and to be in your heart. And I did a channeled message. Yeah. Oh, they said that something about wholesome doppelganger. Oh, I don't know. Maybe ASM Asmongold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Oh, you're Googling it. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Who knows? But yeah, because here's the thing, man. Einzie, I have over 500 subs, mostly from vids I posted years ago. I want to start going live. Any advice for me? Equipment. Well, you know what I would do, man? Have you ever gone live before? Okay, he's another YouTuber, so maybe paying you compliment. Can't be sure. Yeah, maybe. Um, so I have like a couple different cameras. Like I have the GoPro, I have a Sony ZV-1, which is really mainly for like creators. Oh, you've gone live before? Well, I have different equipment, and to be honest with you, I find it so much easier just to like use my phone. And I'm gonna tell you what, you reach more people when you use your phone than you do when you do it on a laptop or desktop. So you'd be much more adapt to do it on your phone and go live from a smartphone than you do, because when you do it from like a desktop computer or a laptop, you're just reaching the people that you subscribe to. When you go live on the smartphone, you're reaching a bigger audience pretty much around the world. You have to have 50 subscribers or more to go live on YouTube from the phone. I think you can go live on the computer with whatever you have. It doesn't matter. But when you're on the phone, yeah. When you're on, yeah, exactly, Slim. When you're on the phone, um, you have to have 50, I think, or 50 subscribers. When you go live on the computer, I don't think it matters. And when you go live on a smartphone, you reach all over the world. Like YouTube shares the videos, the lives out in the algorithm. When you go on a desktop or a laptop, they don't. It just reaches your subscribers. So you have a bigger opportunity to grow faster from your phone. And there's no way around that because they share the app. They share the this. I don't know why they do that. It doesn't make sense to me. But for whatever reason, they give you more like reach if you do it from your phone. I have no idea why. And I've never really understood why they do that versus why they don't share the lives out when you're on your desktop or laptop. But no, I haven't yet. Not yet. I'm just having this smoothie right now. It's an acai with strawberries and blueberries and pineapple and spinach, and I like to get a wireless mic for the phone. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, wireless mic for your phone. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea. Um, but listen, at the end of the day, like I said, I have multiple devices, and it's so much easier to just go live on your phone and then upload it versus like I mean, unless you have a wireless connection with your camera, which most of the time you don't if you're out and about. Uh, I mean, going live, yeah, you mainly do have to go live on your phone. I don't even know that you could even do it on a camera now that I think about it. No, no microphone. Just the phone. Yeah. I got a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I think it's an old S23 Ultra. Um, and yeah, I had to get it because my Note 10 pretty much just went out on me. So then I found an S23 Ultra. Jilly D, what's happening? Welcome back. How you doing? No, my work is just being. Um, Today I am going to just do a lot of work on social media and probably go live on TikTok at some point. And stuff related to that. But let's get back to the topic, y'all. Unless you got any other questions. Did I hear you get a new? No, I didn't get a new phone. No. I got this several months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Maybe in the summertime. It was probably in the summertime. I got the S23 Ultra. Uh, so, well, a few different topics are on the agenda. I just want to touch on like the awakening, this great awakening that we're all going through, and people are waking up and people are triggered and people are, on edge. Like, yeah, it's a nice phone. I turned off the 5G because I didn't want to use it. And yeah, I'm happy with it for now. I don't really need all this extra stuff, man, because I don't even use half the things that are on the phone to begin with. And I used to be in the IT industry, and yet I don't really care anymore, man. I don't need all these things. I'm more so giving things away than I'm, you know, making my life lighter, so to speak. So, getting back to the topic at hand, um, yeah, there's people waking up, man. Yeah, yeah. I've noticed over the years, and I think that this is a theme now that's going to happen with humanity in general, is that we're not going to need things any longer, like to have tons and tons of things. That we are going to just come, we're going back to who we truly are, which is like we don't need all this stuff. And it's like, it's also getting to the point where things are not as important, and they don't hold as much value as they used to. Like I remember I used to, when I used to live in South Florida, I remember being very, I couldn't wait till the new pair of shoes came out. I couldn't wait till the new phone came out, or the new computer, or the new operating system, or, and I had to have it. And then when I got it, I got this rush of dopamine, and then on to the next. Like, when are they coming out with the new phone? When are they coming out with the new pair of Nike Airs? And after losing my home in a fire, I don't care as much about material items. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think a lot of us have gone through situations and experiences that have made us come back to like our true selves, which is like we don't need all these things, man. You could be okay with just like a backpack or the clothes on your back. Like it doesn't hold the same excitement any longer that it used to. Like even when you get something new, it's like it doesn't really hold that weight that it used to hold any longer. Because know this, I don't know if anybody has noticed, but here's a little view of the view that I'm looking at as I'm on this live. And this lights me up, being in nature, like being near the water or the trees or nature, being outside with the nature. And not like, oh, I need to get this new phone, or I need to get these new pair of shoes. But like when I get those new shoes or that phone, it doesn't feel the same as it used to feel. It doesn't feel that way any longer. um it just doesn't feel like it used to. And I so like when you look at the sky and you look at the sun, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but like it's so clear, the skies. And I don't know if you notice, but the sun has changed. It's like 10, 15 years ago it was yellow. It was yellow. And now it's like got a white color to it. If you really pay attention, you're mindful and you're aware of the changes that are happening, it's got a white color to it now. And we're receiving codes and activations from the sun. And every time you're outside, even if you're inside, it doesn't even matter, because it's still a part of source. Like your house is still made of source. Of it comes from the planet. It all comes from the same place. No, but I'm not saying you don't have to look directly at the sun. You could see it on a building even. You could see the color, and it's okay. I mean, they tell you not to look at the sun and blah blah blah, whatever. I'm not even getting into that because, you know, it's like they just don't want you eye gazing, because it's like so powerful and healing, and you receive codes and, anyways, I'm not going to touch on that. If I do, I'm going to speak in code, so to speak. So my point is, you don't even have to be, you could be in your house or in your car and you're still receiving codes and activations from the sun and from the planet. You can't avoid it. You can't escape it no matter where you are. Okay, like codes, what I mean by codes are like codes. they're okay. Let me see how to explain this. Um, the codes help your body like to upgrade to activate different portions of your DNA in your body, if that makes any sense for you. Exactly, Slim, you got it. It has to do with your DNA and the upgrades that we're receiving, because right now what's happening, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but yeah, exactly, our bodies are computers, and we have a light body. Well, we're turning into a light body more so, and we're beginning to activate DNA strands that have never been activated before. Exactly, Xenor. Like DNA upgrades, like for the evolution of humanity. Yes, and also relating to our abilities, like our psychic abilities, and telepathy, and you know, um, uh, uh, what's the other one that I was gonna say? Speaking to spirit and different, all different. A lot of us have different gifts and abilities that are all coming online because our DNA strands are being activated, the ones anyway that have been dormant, or they have a name for the ones that we haven't used. Junk DNA, which is BS. All of our DNA is important. Telepathy, like the superpower. Exactly, we're getting our superpowers are activating, and the more and more codes that we receive and that our bodies are able to handle at the moment, because everybody's different and where they're at, and on their journey, and where their bodies are at. So not everybody can receive all the light codes that someone else may be able to receive. So respect where you are at on your journey. But it's happening for all of us. So then they speak of like a solar flash coming and waking up everybody's DNA. And so essentially, like I said, all these codes are coming in strong, and a lot of the young kids that are coming in now are already have these codes. Their DNA is already activated. They just need help and assistance. They need help. I'll touch on that in a minute, Xenor. Um, they just need assistance in how to use and how to amplify their abilities, which is one of the things that me and Luna are doing with the kids, with like the free Starseed group that we're creating. So if any of you have kids, definitely join our Starseed group that we're creating. We're accepting applications, and Luna told me when we get like 6 people in there, um, we're gonna start the group. So obviously we'll keep taking applications, but once we get like 6 people, we're gonna open up the group on Zoom. And if you have kids, definitely join. They don't have to be young kids either. If you go to darenandluna.com/links and you scroll down a little bit, there's a thing that says free Starseed group. Go to that, click on it, fill out the form, and we'll notify you when the group starts. Um, hey Richard, what's happening, brother? You're back. So you must have subscribed then. Did you hear about the UFO phenomenon in these last years? Thoughts on that? Hey, listen, I don't even call them UFOs. I call them spaceships. And I seen one, and many of them, but one in particular, back in November. And I was sitting outside the house in my car, and I looked up at the sky, and bam, there it was. And I saw it floating down from the sky like this. It was just moving like this. And then it was just kind of hovering there. And I saw all the lights turn on. And I was told that they were wanting me to see it so that I would believe that that I've been going up to the ship. And this is becoming more and more normalized, man, where people are beginning to see sightings, and and it's more and more talked about, and we're beginning to bring it into our awareness. I mean, Luna sees them all the time. Yes, I did. Yes. And Luna has, and many of my friends that I know have seen many of them. Um, yeah, Bigfoot's real, man. Of course. The reason why most people don't see spaceships or Bigfoot or Yetis or gnomes or unicorns or whatever, because they're in a different dimension, that if you aren't at the frequency that you need to be at to see them, you're not going to see them. So humanity is beginning to raise our consciousness level, raise our frequency, raise our vibration, and we're beginning to see sightings all over the place. And it's becoming more of a norm. I mean, every culture had some concept of ghost spirits. Listen, I mean, it's not really, I wouldn't even call it really a ghost. It's just, we're all spiritual beings. We're temporarily in a physical body right now, but we're all spiritual beings. We all have a soul that will leave the body when we are done here, and then we'll go on to something different, or we'll come back and we'll reincarnate in another physical body because we want to experience more in on this earth, or we have more to do, or we'll go on to another planet because there's thousands and millions of planets out there, and there's different dimensions and there's different levels. I mean, there's even talks of it going up to like 12 dimensions, and we're in the third right now, wavering from the fourth and the fifth. Yeah, I got to see that documentary. We talked about this the other night. We believe there is a soul. I mentioned the 21 grams docu. Check that out. Very interesting. Where is that? Is that on Netflix or something like that? Is that on Netflix, that 21 grams? I also hope reincarnation is real. I want to come back as an indoor outdoor cat. No, you know what? I mean, I think you can, but if you read Dolores Cannon's work, you've probably already been a cat or a dog. I mean, every one of us have been mostly everything. Rock, a tree, the water, because every single thing here is conscious. And that's what humanity is starting to realize, that we're all consciousness. Like everything. Like, I mean, this headphone case is conscious. It's just a different level of consciousness. It just doesn't speak back to you, but you can actually channel this headphone box. Yeah, man, Dolores Cannon, I literally do QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis therapy. I don't really do QHHT sessions per se because I'm certified in it, but I don't do it because you have to. It takes a lot of hours for one, and they don't like you doing it online. It has to be in person. Um, so I've done sessions on my dad and stuff like that. But I switched over to BQH, which is Beyond Quantum Healing, and she trained with Dolores Cannon, and she created BQH, which is Beyond Quantum Healing, which you can do over the internet. You can do on Zoom, and it's pretty much the same exact thing. And I've done over 30 something sessions, and I've had people, you know, not in their body. I've had people 25,000 years in the future. I've had people going, like, having all kinds of experiences. So it's really super badass. And yeah, Dolores Cannon talks about in a lot of her books that we've been a rock. We'll have to talk about this for the topic one time. Very cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can go deep, man. Trust me, boy. I love this stuff, man. Oh man, this stuff lights me up, man. Um, I'm glad you guys are starting to ask these questions and to go deep, man, because this is what I came here for. And yeah, I love this stuff, man. Um, I love I love deep diving like the spiritual realm and how we contract. I don't know if you guys knew this though. Was in one of Dolores's books. And it's like if you look at some of the situations from a higher, grander perspective, like for example, this may shock some of you, but let me just say it because I feel called that I'm going to mention it, and I feel like all of you are ready to hear it, and you may know it already, But Dolores spoke about in one of her books, and I think it was Death to Life, that book, which by the way is one of my favorites of her books. It really gives you a whole new perspective on why your soul came here, what it is doing, how this is all just a movie, and like you guys are in my movie, actors in my movie, and when we leave the body, we're going to be like everyone who acted in our movie is going to come from behind the curtains, meaning like your family members and friends and different people that came in to like maybe get you to wake up more or whatever. I remember telling this to a bunch of people. I don't know if you know this or not, but obviously you've heard of miscarriages, that women have a miscarriage. And what she says in there from doing quantum healing hypnosis therapy, and literally she did it from like 1965 to like 2014 when she passed, I think, Dolores Cannon. Um, so she said in the book that it's just the soul, the what it is the soul decided at the last minute that it didn't want to come, it didn't want to incarnate anymore. So then the woman has a miscarriage because the baby chose, or the soul chose, to not want to come anymore the last minute. So then that in human form, or the physical form, equates to a miscarriage. Again, people that are entangled in the third dimension are going to see it as attachment, when in actuality we're meant to come here and just experience being physical temporarily. But if you attach to like, which I can't even get myself to get to that point anymore because I've been so awake for so long and my consciousness has expanded so far and beyond. I can't even get myself to go back to, I see it, I observe it, I've been on both sides of the fence, but like for me to go back down to that point where, because I already have seen differently, I know now, oh, okay, so if the mother, I can have compassion for the person that lost the baby, but I can't see it in that way anymore as, oh, it's a miscarriage, I lost my daughter or my son. I can't see it in that way because I know differently now. I know that it's just the soul choosing that it didn't want to be here anymore. And yeah, of course, it's always okay. Um, Usually, again, I think she never really talked on abortions, but I'm getting the same thing intuitively, that it means the same thing. The soul just chose not to be here anymore. Even though, and realize this, that everybody's higher self, which is your soul, is communicating, preparing these experiences to have these experiences. And a lot of these things have been contracted, that you contracted prior to wake up at a certain time in your life to maybe trigger someone else, or maybe like you were being gaslighted at some point in your life by family or whatever. And just know this, that they did not want to do that from a soul level. They did not want to do it from a soul level. They did not want to be that person from a soul level, because when you're a soul, it's only love. But they did it for you to wake you up at a certain point. So like everybody's situation, everything is just like a story anyway, and everybody's story is pretty much the same. It's just there's a different context to it. Like, oh yeah, we're all going through the same shit. At the end of the day, we really truly are. It's just the story is a little bit different. But it's the same exact thing. Maybe you're being gaslighted by your boss, but then I'm being gaslighted by my family, but it's kind of the same exact thing, just a different, like very little, very small differences. And yeah, I've heard we agreed to all this before we came here. Yes, we did. We totally did. And we knew what we were getting into. But the thing is, we didn't know, when we're in the spiritual realm, we don't have like all these emotions and feelings like we do when we come here. So like you forget about that. And all you have is love when you're a soul and on the other side. So you forget, and then you come in and you're like, oh my God, like there's emotions, there's fear, you don't have any of that. And see, like, for example, there's different people that are going to come in your life. Like I came into your life. This is something that all of you that are here and whoever catches this live, we chose this before we came here, that at this point in your life, you would come across me and I would give you information that potentially could wake you up even more. No, I haven't even heard of Billy Fingers. So everything is like perfectly planned out. Again, you have free will and you can choose different things and different experiences, but in the end, whether you go down this road or this road, you're going to have different people that are going to bring the same kind of thing, that no matter what road you would have chose, you're still going to have the similar experience, because remember, we're just energy. So that's why if you hear that old saying like, oh yeah, if you don't change, you're going to keep dating the same women or men, or it's a life after death true story supposedly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up too. I'm going to screenshot that because I want to read about that. I'm definitely really big into like NDEs, near death experiences, and my father definitely had one in 97. I believe that I had one as well, potentially in 2017, and probably a few other times. But what you just said about souls is love is the same in the book. Interesting. Yeah, because at the end of the day, everything's just a story, and let me break it down in this way, okay? If you didn't have the contrast that we have, and we just came down here and everything was love, it would get boring eventually. So you have the contrast of, oh, it gets cold or it gets hot, or, like you have all these souls and these humans around that are creating a movie for you, a story to keep your life and your experience here interesting. So it's like, then we start attaching to all these things like the wars and the politics thing and this and that. And if you just zoom out and you just observe everything and you just experience and have fun, because that's what your soul came here to do, is to experience everything. Yeah, the yin and the yang, exactly. But not attached to it, because it's not meant for you. All this stuff that's going on, like overseas, I know a lot of you could be from overseas and you're experiencing things. And if you're experiencing things, then it's in your world. But like, not everybody is meant to experience it. And we are at a point where we have so much information being shoved down our throats, and it's what you want to attach to. Because you could make that situation your world, in your world, but you could choose not to. You know what I'm saying? And when you zoom out and you don't attach to it, you don't suffer, right? But you could still have compassion and be like, man, I have real compassion for these people. But like, I'm not actually in that situation. It's not really meant for me. It's meant to crack other people open that are actually going through it and are in it. It's not for you. Yeah, it's 11. No, it's not 11:11 here yet. It's 9:11 here. How do we know if we have a soul still? Everyone does. Of course you do. Tyler B. I mean, That's what is guiding you every step of the way. That's what's communicating with other higher selves. So they call it, a lot of people call it your higher self, and that's your soul. And your soul is always leading you. And when you transition and leave your body, your soul is going to leave the body and you're going to go on. That's you. Your ego and your human doesn't believe there's a soul, but there's a soul like guiding you up always. And exactly, focus on what you want, Maria. Bro, when I watch the football, I see 11 on the clock all the time. That's good because that's a sign that your higher self and is giving you messages on time. It kept happening too much. It freaked me out, but I turned the game all off. No, you know what, man? It's like your soul's giving you messages. It's really good because it's trying to get you to hear and communicate with your higher self. You're definitely very awake, man, and I can see that. And you're open and receptive to all this stuff, and that's a really good thing. And that's why you're receiving synchronicities like that. Everybody has a soul, man. Everybody has a higher self. Even a car has consciousness, and you would what you really call it is consciousness. Yeah, be awake. Exactly, Jones, Charlie. Yeah, I like to think so, but I'm learning of you, so respect off you. Yeah, I know it's good. Yeah, I got a lot of knowledge, man, a lot of wisdom and a lot of insights, and I'm trust and believe it's coming to the forefront, and it's coming, you know, um trust and believe, like I'm going to be sharing it with the world because I have so much information and so much to share. And of course, I'm going to bring it to YouTube. I'm going to bring it to TikTok and Patreon. And there's going to be much more deep diving in Patreon because there's stuff we can't talk about on here and even on TikTok. So that's what part of Patreon, aside from all the other stuff on Patreon that me and Luna are doing. But yeah, I love this stuff, man. And I have a lot to share. God telling you I have your hack, especially during difficult times. Exactly. The universe has your back. It's like all these different signs are messages that you're being guided and led every step of the way. And so like it's, you know, when you don't hear the messages that they're bringing you, then it gets louder and you see these synchronicities and it keeps happening because you're potentially probably not paying attention, you know? Anime, what's happening, brother? I've come to the realization that we all are God in human form, creating our reality, and that we've been taught to externalize it, to give our power away. When in actuality, we are the creator, each and every one of us. And it's interesting because everyone is on a different level on their journey. And everybody, even though we're all here on this planet together, we're experiencing it differently in different ways. Oh no, no, no. Just no, I'm not of course I don't say brother if it's a woman. Definitely not. I've definitely been a student of Abraham Hicks for a long time back in the day. I still listen to their content. Um, I love Abraham Hicks. I think that, um, but there's new ways of bringing the information and insights now than even Abraham Hicks. We're at a way different level of consciousness now. Um, oh yeah, anime because that's what he wants us to call him, anime. Um, he said it's easier because I couldn't really make out what his name was. Um, Yeah, I don't know, Maria, if you've heard of Sarah Landon, but that's one of the ones that I feel like is the new um, I don't know what the word is. Like, she's bringing the content in a different way, and a lot of people that follow her have followed Abraham Hicks. There's just new. It's just like The Secret back in the day. We all heard of The Secret, and now we're beyond that content. It's still out there, and there's still people that are going to get something out of it, but we're at a different level. We're at a different point, that's for sure. Um, and but now consciousness, and not everybody, of course. And I'm not. I mean, there's going to be people that are still believe in God and believe in an external source. When we like, the planet is inside of us. We are creating our reality. We are God in human form, and we are so powerful. And the reason we're God in human form is because every single one of us, our soul came from source, came from God. We broke off into fragments to experience being, like, have this experience, because God wasn't going to just come down. We weren't going to all come down as one. And what fun would that be? So we broke off into fragments to be able to go in these physical bodies to have an experience separately. And then when we're done here, when we have finished everything that we want to finish as a soul, we'll go back to source. Our soul will reunite with source, every single one of us, which is the ultimate, like, destination where we're all trying to get to. I got that from Abraham Hicks as well. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. I didn't really get it from Abraham Hicks. I feel like I just have been, over time, beginning to embody that. I wouldn't say I got it from Abraham Hicks, but maybe that seed was planted. I don't remember hearing it from Abraham Hicks, but it's very possible. But I've embodied it. I know who I truly am. And when we say, "Oh, I'm gonna," you know, uh, have a great day, brother, and moms for, oh, have a great day, Jones, Charlie, have a great day. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, we've been through religion. We have been taught to give our power to something outside of ourselves, to something external, which is essentially giving our power away, versus taking our power back, realizing that we see. Because here's the thing, man, a lot of people don't want to. Can the angels tell you who is going to win the election? um, well, there is some predictions when you connect and you channel and you connect to them, to different ones depending. But the thing is, I know for a fact that because of how fast we are awakening, we're shifting timelines so fast. And yes, there's a timeline where Trump wins. There's a timeline where Trump loses. There's a timeline where Kamala Harris wins. There's one where she loses. It all depends on where humanity shifts and what timeline um, we choose to go on as a whole, as the collective. But there's timelines for everything. There's timelines where you're a NBA basketball player, where you've won 20 gold medals. There's thousands and millions of timelines that you have. There's a timeline that you're this rock star musician. It all depends on what you choose and where you choose to go and what timeline you choose to be on. Well, yeah, that's you choosing that timeline though, and when you keep putting it out there, and taking the small necessary steps to lead you towards that, you'll go on that timeline. Um, so yeah, they so people are giving predictions because it's so different than it was 50 or 100 years ago, where humanity wasn't shifting and jumping timelines as quickly and as fast as we are now. So it's very hard to predict anything at this point. Um, that's why people will say predictions and then it doesn't happen, and then people will be like, "Oh yeah, that's BS. They're a fraud and blah blah blah." No, it has nothing to do with that because that timeline did exist at one point. It's just the mere fact that humanity is awakening so fast, like a rushing river, and we're jumping timelines so quickly. But like Bashar speaks of, I don't know if any of you have heard of Bashar, but he and a lot of other people, and even people that I've channeled or beings that I've channeled, have spoken of us only having two timelines left, and then a bifurcation of timelines where you have it's down to only two timelines where humanity decides one or the other, and there becomes a split where part of humanity goes down one timeline and part of humanity goes down another. And that's what a lot have been predicting, even down to Bashar, where there's only two timelines left. I have a crazy dream that I was talking to Harris, telling her she is fake and is not really for the people. She is just doing this for power. Hey, I mean, that's very possible. I mean, believe it, because I mean, if you had that dream, it's real. We all need to go into the timeline where I meet my. Oh yeah, I already read that. Daren has been actively updating his skill sets by learning new software and reprogramming his mindset. After years of being misinformed, he is now on the right path. Thank you, Anime. That's beautiful. Exactly, Maria. That's the thing. None of us have limits. It's the limits you put on yourself that creates the limits. Exactly, Maria. Spot on. Spot freaking on. It's the only thing are the limits you put on yourself. You think this timeline has anything to do with CERN or others believe God. We have lost our way. Abortion, etc. Some think if we repent, God will spare us. No, you know what? Like I said, we're creating our reality. So if I'm typing same comment twice, it's my phone being. No, that's all right, man. Don't worry about it. I don't think you did anyway, or maybe you did. I don't know. I didn't even notice it, to be honest with you. I didn't even notice you typing comments twice. I don't even see them twice. So it's all good, man. No worries. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sharing. And I love these conversations. And I'm so grateful to build this like-minded community where we can have these respectful conversations. And like I said yesterday, people aren't arguing and fighting with each other. And, I know this to be true and blah, 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 versus like having an open mind and, and just, oh, exactly. I am. And I do share from my own, um, again, I listen, I'm open minded. I'm open to listen to, but I see what resonates with me and I pull the wisdom from within me, and, like I said, I truly believe all that some of these people do is remind you and help you to remember who you are. That's all. I don't, um, I don't, I don't see it in that way. I know for fact, beyond no shadow of a beyond the shadow of a doubt, that we are God in human form and we're creating this reality. And the attention that we give, whatever we give it to, that's what's keeping it afloat, because everything requires attention. And if everybody pulled their attention away from the Electron, there would be no Electron. You know what I'm saying? But there's a large percentage of the collective still holding their attention to these things, which are keeping them alive. The moment you pull it away is the moment it dissolves. So we're beginning to focus our attention on the spiritual realm, on us having power, taking our power back. Let me see what you guys are saying. I was getting into the moment here. I was getting into some flow for a moment. You kind of look like Denzel Washington. Well, thank you. That's a compliment. Appreciate you, brother. Lolly 906. I've been told by many mediums that I have gifts and healing powers because they've said I am Earth Angel. It's really hard to believe. My job is spread hope, love, and joy with others. What do you think about Earth Angels? I believe it. You're an Earth. I know you're an Earth Angel. We all are. I am. I know I am. And listen, Lolly 906. Do you have any kids, by the way? Lolly 906. You mentioned solar flares. They say magnetic field weakening, more threat to solar flares. But solar flares are the solar flash. Yes, I do. Okay, listen, Lolly 906. Go to www.darenandluna.com/links. Scroll a quarter of the page down. I don't know how far down, but just a little bit down the page. And just look for it. On that page, Daren and Luna, the same title of this YouTube channel. Go to www.darenandluna.com/links. Look for free Starseed group. Fill out that form. Join the Starseed group. We are going to be working on these things with gifts and abilities. If you have kids, join that group. When Luna gets all the applications and we meet like 6 families, like we get to like 6 families at least, we're going to open up the group and we're going to be doing all kinds of things related to opening gifts and abilities and stuff like that. So definitely do that, because it's exactly what you're typing in that. And not only that, me and Luna, somebody was just asking on TikTok about them wanting to channel and them wanting to open up their psychic abilities. And I talked to Luna yesterday, and I totally want to open up a Zoom thing on Patreon that people can join, and we can meet, like, I don't know how many times a month, but we're going to meet and we're going to like work on strengthening our abilities together and learning how to channel and practicing channeling and like channeling higher dimensional beings, or channeling like your father that passed away and is on the other side, channeling your higher self, channeling your pet, channeling communicating, maybe that's a better word I'll use, communicating with past loved ones, pets, higher dimensional beings, and learning, and because everybody can do this. So we're going to open up something in Patreon that we can meet on Zoom and we can play around with these gifts, and like you can practice, and we'll put people in breakout rooms and you can practice channeling your higher self, channeling higher dimensional beings, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be something added that I want to add, because somebody was asking about it yesterday and they did join Patreon. the 7-day free trial that we have. And he had texted me and mentioned that he wanted to be able to do that. So it's something I've been really wanting to do, and it's going to be something that will help me and Luna as well improve our gifts. Thank you for sharing that with me. I see things, and the past is sending me songs for them, and butterflies comes to me and lets me hold them. I have pictures of this. That's awesome. Well, like I said, if you want to join Patreon too, we have a 7-day free trial. It's on the same page, darenandluna.com/links. And then scroll down the page and look for Patreon. It'll take you there. You could sign up for the 7-day free trial. And we're actually doing an event tomorrow live on Zoom on Patreon, which I forgot to even mention. And I don't remember what the topic was that we're doing. But we're doing a crystalline soul healing light language tomorrow on Zoom. So if you join the 7-day free trial now, you'll be able to join the Zoom tomorrow. So with the solar flash that everybody's talking about and solar flares, I wouldn't really be concerned about it. It's more bringing codes in and activating our DNA and all these kind of things. If you listen to, certain outlets, and I'm not really going to say what they are, you know what I'm referring to, everyone. Of course, I'm going to use code words in here. If you listen to those things, yes, they are fear basing things. And I don't know what you typed, man, and your message was just deleted, and I don't know what you were writing. I don't know what you wrote, but it said your message is restricted, so I don't know what you were typing. I missed it. Sorry about that. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I just had to check something because Luna was writing me a message, and I know we have to meet up later on to do some preparation and stuff. So yeah, so this was awesome, fun conversation, man. I love this stuff, and I love, like I said, man, I'm going to start posting a lot more videos that I can go more in depth in on Patreon. I'm going to see how far I can go with TikTok with the content. I'm not sure yet. I'm very new on there. Luna's been on there a lot longer than I have. I'm very new, like the last few weeks. I don't really know how far I can go with things. I do know here I have to be selective on what I'm sharing and what I'm talking about. But it is a lot more. I can go a lot more deeper because I'm not talking about, MEDIC, that the MED stuff, I have been fighting with my husband about he should ask his spirit guides and his angels for help, but he thinks I'm crazy. I wish I know how to make him believe. You don't need to make him believe. Let that go. Let that go. It's the judgment that you have around him wanting to wake up and change. And if you let go of that judgment and you change and you don't attach to it, he'll change automatically. I've seen it in my own mother. As I changed, she's been changing and asking me since my dad passed in 2022. She's been asking me questions about the spiritual realm and all these different things and what happens when you transition and all these different kinds of things. You gotta know what I mean by med stuff. I mean like MEDCIAL, like HOSPTIAL type topics, is what I meant. Oh, well, she was saying that her husband is not wanting to speak to his guides. I hate to even say this. I just feel the bad coming off him and in his eyes. Yeah, but see, that's judgment. And when you judge someone else, you're judging yourself. Let him be on his journey. Let him, he's on his journey. Maybe, see, this is another thing. A lot of us that are awake and have been awake majority of our life want everybody to be awake. And it will happen. Trust me when I'm telling you, it will happen. The entire planet will wake up and is waking up. You just got to let everybody be where they are and not try to force them to change. The judgments that you place on them, you're placing on yourself, because everything is just a reflection. So what I suggest is letting go of those judgments and letting him be where he is. What is going to happen, which is what happened to me and many other people, as you continue to change and you let go of the expectation that he's going to wake up and that he's going to understand you, because he may not in this lifetime. He may not understand or wake up till the last breath he takes. And that's okay. Let him be on his journey. He's going to naturally, the more you let go, because what you're doing is you're repelling him. So the more that you let it go and you stop judging, the more that he will gravitate towards you and start asking you questions. He will start naturally asking you questions. You still feel safe though, bro, right? Yeah, of course I do. I feel more safe than I've ever felt in my human experience, in my human existence, because I'm so grounded in my body. I'm so connected to spirit more than ever. Oh, lolly meant. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, repent now. There is no such thing as spirit guides. No, Belinda. Well, here's the thing, Belinda. I don't judge you for what you believe, so you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe, and anything is welcome here. So as long as you come in here, Belinda, and you respect others, I don't got no problem with you saying whatever you say. Just respect each other's opinion and beliefs, and be open-minded to hear other people's, because that's what it's all about in this live and on this channel. And do not take advice from religious people. Religion only divides, only spirituality, which is love, unites. Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I don't judge them for who they are or where they're at, just as long as they're not disrespecting someone else and they're kind and respectful. You could believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not going to try to change you. But I believe that, Belinda, you're here for a reason, because you're listening to what your soul is hearing, what I'm saying. And you're ready to hear it, or you wouldn't be in this live. So, hey, that's great. So that's great. Yeah, so getting back to Lolly. Oh, what's happening, Justine? Hey, how you doing? I was talking about you yesterday on the live and telling people to follow your channel, so hopefully they did. We had a really impactful conversation yesterday, and it's turning out to be a really great live today. I've been on for and we hit over 500 subscribers, Justine. So me and Luna are going to be going live this week and giving away, doing raffle giveaways. We're doing raffle giveaways because we surpassed the goal, and we made it past 500. Yeah. Bro, you look pretty big. Am I just 6'2", about 2? No, I'm not No way, I'm not that big. I'm probably about, I think you're asking me what I am. Yeah, yeah, you definitely watch it because it's powerful. Or did you watch it already? Um, yeah, we're having a great conversation today. I have to say. Yeah, well, speaking of Luna's light language, she's going to be doing a live this Friday on this channel with or I'm sorry, not on this channel. On I Feel You, I Am You. On Nicole's YouTube channel, she's going to be doing a live at 12 midnight Eastern time, 9 p.m. Pacific. If anybody's around at that time, go over to I Feel You, I Am You. Subscribe to that channel. It's going to be powerful. Trust me, and I'm going to be promoting it all week. So definitely get over to I Feel You, I Am You and subscribe. Oh, you watched a few of them. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, was asking you. I'm 6'5". Damn, you're 6'5"? Wow. Wow, you're tall, man. Holy guacamole. Yeah, energy has shifted. We've jumped timelines, Justine. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, hold up. Hold up, guys. Holy shit. Whoa. All right. Just, there was a bee that almost came in the car, guys. All right. Hold up. I had to why does this always happen on these lives, man? The window was cracked like this, right? And literally the bee almost flew in here. And like I would have had to jump out of the free this every time on the lives, man. Holy, maybe you know what? Maybe it smelt what I was eating. Maybe it smelt what I was eating, you know? Damn. Yeah, I'm not Oh, you saw it? Really? Oh my god. Whoa, it almost quite literally flew in the window was cracked like this. No, like this much. And I had to like I'm like, oh, I can't get the window up. And I had to power it on. It almost flew in the car. Yeah, I'm sure you guys jumped because I jumped. Nah, I think it was a really big bee or a wasp. Yeah, it was a bee or a wasp. I don't know, but I definitely didn't want it coming in the car. I've already had one fly in the car when I was doing a live, and it literally went into the dash in between the window, and it never came out. So it died in there. And I almost think that the bees are smelling the scent from the one that passed away in the car. But if anybody knows what a bee stands for spiritually, it means just be. It's reminding you to just be. There's something about the bees that are giving us a message. Let me look at. Yeah, yeah. You know what the message is? Just be. Slow down. That's the message. It's funny, man, because Luna ends up watching my lives. And that's probably it too. I like that. Yeah, exactly, Lev. Yeah, you know what? It's the funniest thing when I tell Luna that and then she ends up watching my live, she like laughs so hard because she sees me like, she's like, Daren, what happened to you? Why'd you just walk off the live? I'm like, oh, it was a bee. And she's like, oh yeah, I should have known. And now I'm going to have to tell her again that I had another encounter with another bee on the live. Thought you were getting raw. That's what Presley told me the last time when I just like, he said that I abruptly left the live, you know, and yeah, of course. And your whole face changed. I was hyper aware, man. I was hyper aware, you know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I thought someone had mentioned to me it means to just be, like, to slow down, you know, like to not be so busy, you know. No, anime, it's not a bumblebee, man. It wasn't a bumblebee. Trust me when I tell you, it wasn't a bumblebee. It was like one of these. It was like one of these. And you ask why I have a bumblebee in my car? Wow, that's really beautiful, man. I gotta screenshot that. Wow. Very interesting, Justine. It's like when I see spiders, I know that it's time for me to write that my ancestors are like, right, and create that web of information where other people see them as a nuisance or scary. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I just think that when I was a little kid, I was playing outside and I went into the ball fell into the bushes and the bee stung me on my butt and I was like my butt was like swelled up and I think ever since then but Luna keeps telling me we're going to do a crystalline soul healing template on bees or whatever and bugs. So I'm going to have to do that because I'm seeing this becoming a pattern. But it's funny that I'm on the live and this hasn't been the first time this happened. So they're definitely trying to show me something. And what I think I need to do as well is channel a B and see what they're trying to tell me. Because like you said, Justine, there's always a message in everything. But listen, guys, this has been amazing. But then when we go looking for a nest, we can't find it. That could have something to do with the timeline shifts. You know? That could have something to do with the splitting of the timelines, because I know we jumped timelines. But listen, everybody, I've been on here for an hour and a half, and I thank you so much. This topic, go back and watch the replay, Justine, because it was phenomenal. And we were deep diving a lot of different topics. It was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, one time I was sad about this breakup, wondering she was right for me. Then I heard this song on the radio, lyrics like "You will know when love is real" or something like that. Universe speaks. Yeah, and I'll just close with this. We're getting to the point where we have to trust more in ourselves, that we're guiding ourselves every step of the way, but trusting and believing and having no doubt whatsoever, because that is what's happening. Everything, if you notice, is becoming much harder to figure out, and we have to step more into the unknown, trusting ourselves and believing in ourselves. And thank you for having met. I have went to the website and filled that out. Thank you again. Thank you, Lolly. I'm gonna screenshot your name so I could tell. What's your name, your first name, so I can tell Luna and I know who you are when we see the form, if you don't mind. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Slim. Amanda. Okay, cool. Awesome, Amanda. We're looking forward to meeting you and everything else, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Hopefully pretty soon we're going to have enough members in the Starseed group. I don't know if you have any kids, Justine. If so, definitely join the free Starseed group we're forming. Yeah, you know how to get there, Justine? Go to www.darenandluna.com/links, and then scroll down a little bit and you'll see free Starseed group. Click that link and fill out the form. When we get 6 people or 6 families, we're gonna start it on Zoom. So definitely get in on it now. So yeah, and you're welcome, Lolly, Amanda, Slim. This was amazing. Stay tuned for much more badass content. Anime, I love you, brother. Slim, I love you, brother. Justine, love you. Lolly, love you. Anime, love you. You guys rock, man. And we're building this beautiful community, man, and I'll be back tomorrow, and Yeah, I think I touched on everything. Oh yeah, and like I said, we're going to be doing the Patreon tomorrow. We have a Patreon Crystalline Soul Healing Zoom. So if anybody wants to join Patreon, it's 7-day free trial, and you'll be able to join for free. And it's tomorrow, the event. So that also you can find at darenandluna.com/links, and then you can be a part of that on Zoom tomorrow. So hopefully, hope to see all of you there. It's been great, man. Yeah, like I said, hour and a half, and it was fun, man. I always love these conversations. I love you guys. I love the soul tribe we're building together, and it's no accident because we all chose this before coming here. So, and I'll go much more into all of that stuff, Dolores Cannon's work. And there's another one. If you haven't check out Michael Newton. His books are really powerful, explaining a lot of the spiritual realm and everything else through past life regressions that he's done. Journey of Souls is another one. It's really, really good. I love it. I love that one. I loved that one. Yeah, thank you everybody, man. Thank you for your support and love. We got 19 likes, man. So tap one more like. We'll hit 20 likes. I'll fill it out. I have a son. He is 22, but he is a starseed too. That's fine. And that's no problem. They don't have to be young kids. So definitely fill it out ASAP. Go to darenandluna.com/links and scroll down the page, and you will see the link that you click, which says free Starseed group. And like I said, join us on Patreon, everybody, man. We're doing crystalline soul healing tomorrow in light language. It will be powerful and potent, trust me. And I hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. Love you all. Justine, my son is 22 and has gifts too. That is so awesome. So yeah, you guys are going to get to meet in the group. How cool is that? Amanda and Justine. And we'll just, you'll just mention your YouTube ID when you're in there if you found us through YouTube. And look at that, man. We're putting people together. I love it. And maybe you guys will be best friends and your sons will hang out. Yeah, isn't that cool? That's what I'm saying, man. Maybe both your sons will hang out. And you'll meet like long time friends. You guys will be like long time friends. That's awesome. So Amanda and Justine and Amanda, nice to meet each other. I love it. That is so freaking badass. Yeah, that's what I do, man. I'm a connector, I told Luna, I love connecting people, man. Yeah, check Justine out, man. Everybody go to Sweet Justine and subscribe to her channel. Slim, go to her channel, subscribe. And also Justine, make sure you go and you subscribe to Slim's channel too, because he does fitness. He's a fitness instructor. Or he does fitness content. That's only one I could find. Okay. No. It's just Sweet Justine. That's it. No 1610. Yeah, it's no 1610 after. It's just Sweet Justine. At Sweet Justine. That's it. And Justine, go follow Slim. He does fitness videos. So it kind of goes along with what you do, kind of, in the same kind of realm, I'll just let you guys connect first, and then I'm gonna end the live. Exactly. Starseeds coming together in the new Earth, new timeline. I love it. The Lionsgate portal was on my son's birthday, 8/8. I thought that was cool. Yeah, that is really cool. Wow. That is really badass. Interesting. Um, I love it. I love it. I love it. All the star seeds and light workers coming together. So, anyways, have a wonderful day, everybody. I love you all, man. And, you guys can interact in the comments too. And, share your information if you want and hopefully, connect. Yeah, I know who you are, Hayden. I'm heading out though, because I've been on for like an hour and 40 minutes. I got to run, go take care of some things. I'll be back. Yeah, I definitely remember you, Hayden Stokes. Everybody remembers you, Hayden, for sure. You definitely made an impact on the live yesterday, to say the least. Yeah, of course, brother. But anyways, take care, Slim and Lolly and Justine and Hayden and Anime and everyone else who came on. I love you all. I will see you soon and talk to you guys later.